What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, TikTok is full of women that really do dislike a lot of the men that they're with. If you don't believe me, check this little bit of information out from Shisha Zed.
TikTok hates happily married women, masculine men, and families. Meet Griselda, a full-time worker and also a devoted wife, who recently posted a video on her TikTok that was captioned, "What I cook for my husband after my 9 to 5." That video was very popular. The video that she posted got over 5 million views, and it appeared that it was a hit, but for all the wrong reasons. Instead of the chicks in the comment congratulating her, showing appreciation to a woman doing something nice for her husband, she faced a barrage of hate, especially from other women. Why? Well, because she was doing something nice for her husband. She was cooking for her husband. And this might sound crazy, but this is something that you can't do on TikTok as a wife without facing extreme backlash.
I have pissed the internet off, specifically the women. The women are very triggered. So recently I've been posting some videos of me cooking for myself and my husband after my full-time job. And the comments under that video are diabolical.
I want you to take a look at some of these miserable comments. This chick says, "It's called free labor, a domestic slave. I'm not even sure what," I think she meant why you're not embarrassed posting this. Telling people how low your self-esteem is, get a divorce, watch Sharia 7 and start implementing. Listen, get a divorce.
This bitch actually said, get a divorce, watch Sharia 7, and start to implement. All because she's cooking for her fucking husband? Jesus. I guess if the man's happy, I guess it's not worth it. If the man's happy, I guess the man's supposed to be unhappy as fuck dealing with your ass. That's why I want him to damn cook all the damn time. Or if the man's not damn doing anything for the if the man's actually unhappy, I guess that's perfect. But the fact that she's cooking for her husband and this broad is literally telling her to get a divorce, watch Shira 7, who was a married woman herself, who lies to y'all dumbasses and talk about implement. Oh my God. Y'all dumb.
Is this woman's suggestion to this happily married wife. And also encouraging a wife to go listen to Sharia 7 is also diabolical. Another miserable chick here says, cold, overworked, and underpaid. So she tells—
Let me ask y'all something. This is the honest question. How many of y'all would bet if these women were married to a man that gave them a life that was comfortable, and they just worked if they wanted to. They just worked if they wanted to. Just get out of the house. How many of y'all think that those women would take that man and not listen to Shira 7? How many of y'all think that these women listen to Shira 7 because they're miserable themselves? Oh wait, I forgot. We already know that they're miserable, so that's why they're fucking talking about this shit. Dumbasses.
telling her she's being overworked for cooking after work when she really doesn't have to. Mind you, this comment right here has 41K likes. 41,000 women agree with this post. Here's somebody else who says, I call it a sucker. So the wife Griselda explains it's her choice. She cooks about 75% of the week because she loves her husband and gets home before him. It's an act of love and selflessness, not oppression.
First of all, I didn't know it was a crime to cook for someone you love in 2024. Didn't know that. Secondly, this is a choice. I cook if I want and I don't if I don't want to. My husband doesn't make me or require me to do anything. I'm not some abused and oppressed woman. I care enough about my husband to think, you know what? He probably is hungry and would like to eat when he gets home.
Right.
I'm selfless enough to sacrifice a little bit of my time and energy for someone that I love. Some of y'all's comments are just really rude and really mean. Like when I posted that video, or just posting on social media, like in general, you will get negative comments. But when y'all are calling me out my name, and that's when it's kind of like, okay, you have bigger problems than the problem that you think that I have.
And guys, quick side note, if you're dealing with a chick right now and she believes cooking for you is oppression, then just run away, bro. Fast, not slow. And if you thought that was an isolated incident, meet Ra, another TikToker who is also a happily married woman who's suffering at the hands of bitter women on TikTok. She posted a video specifically for women who like their husbands. She said in the video, this video is for women who like their husband. Almost like she knew to filter out the bitter women on TikTok because there's just so many of them. She went on to jokingly suggest that if you didn't like your husband, you could keep scrolling.
This is for the girls that actually like their husbands. If you don't really like your husband, just keep going. Studies have shown that men's favorite scents are actually pumpkin pie and vanilla.
So then she goes on to talk about some girl shit, you know. But what followed next were comments that were so bitter from other women who were commenting about how much they don't like their husbands, that she actually made a separate video responding back to a particular comment that read, wait, people like their husbands?
I will never understand how people think this is a flex. The number of people commenting on my video and saying the way I scrolled so fast. And this is not like the man versus bear debate. This is the man that you stood in front of your friends, your family, God, and said, yeah, that's my number one. That's my guy. How is that not your best friend, your ace? I don't get it. This is the weirdest socially acceptable joke that people make. It's such like a boomer thing. And it is so weird to me. Like, my husband is literally my best friend. He's my favorite person. I can't wait for him to come home today so that we can hang out and like go do something together with our baby. And I can't wait to have 5 billion more babies with him. Like, I don't get it. Does anybody else absolutely love, adore, and is obsessed with their husband? Or is it just me? And no, this obviously doesn't apply if you're in some sort of terrible, messed up situation. This is your normal, average marriage.
Unfortunately, if you are a woman who loves, appreciates, respects your husband, and truly, truly do value him, and TikTok is the wrong place for you to share that because you just get attacked. It's just what we see over and over again. And we've seen this exact same thing. Wives who show appreciation to their husbands get slammed and catch backlash so many times. I've actually covered a lot of these topics. There was the surgeon wife who went viral for willingly cooking for her husband after a 13-hour shift. People were really upset about that and wanted clarification whether she was cooking while he was kicking his feet up and watching her cook.
I just got home from a 24-hour shift, and so many people have sent me my video that has made it to Twitter, and it has made it to Instagram. It's my husband at home, sitting on the couch, watching me slave away while he did absolutely nothing. Yes.
And then there was another wife serving her man food who went viral because the sight of seeing a woman serve her man is so rare today that she built a whole following of men just based off that. Going to the stove, making his plate, and then walking over a few steps and handing it to him. The men were enamored. And then another wife who prepared food for her husband and his friends triggered a bunch of bitter women, and she happened to go viral as well for all the wrong reasons. I'll be honest, nothing to me is more confusing than seeing women who are married triggered by other wives catering to their husbands. That doesn't make sense to me. And it's not that they only dislike seeing wives do nice things for their husbands. They also refuse to believe that there's such thing as a happily married couple. There are a bunch of women out here who just don't believe it exists. Here's a video from another wife that's captioned, "Healthy and happy marriages do exist in the Black community." Check it out.
I said it before, I'll say it again. There's a lot of miserable women out here. I don't know why y'all find it so hard to believe that a woman, a Black woman, could be with a Black man, married, and actually be happy. Y'all love to be shady and throw shade because you're so miserable. You've not experienced a happy relationship. You haven't experienced a good Black man. So you can't even believe that I could really be happy. You can believe that she could really be happy. You can believe that she can really be happy with her Black husband and her beautiful Black family.
Right.
Y'all love to throw quotations, oh, because she thinks she better because she in her fake happy relationship and her fake happy home. Why does it have to be fake?
A part of me thinks that the reason why the chicks probably hate. Maybe it's like seeing something that you wish you had, right? If you see a woman treating her husband very, very well, you think to yourself, well, there's probably a reason she does that. The man probably treats her well. This is not a one-way thing. She's reciprocating the type of love, care, compassion that she receives from the husband who she's with.
You know, I'm gonna just use half of this video, but I'm gonna link the video down below in the description. You know, what's crazy is these type of women are the very type of women that men want. The ones that are doing the things that they said, that ones that they are doing for their husbands. Those are the type of women that men want. And the problem is the type of women that are angry about these women doing what their husband is asking are the very type of women that typically men don't really want. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's the truth. See, you being angry about what the woman's doing for the man, you don't see what the man's doing for the woman. And what's surprising is what that man is doing for that wife could be something. He could be doing a lot more things for his wife. So what baffles me is this: y'all get angry about what these men are getting in their relationships, but one thing y'all fail to realize is this: are these women happy? And that seems to be the failing question, because a lot of y'all don't realize that these women are actually happy with their husband. Y'all get mad every time y'all see these men happy. Y'all get mad. But the moment that woman is happy, doing things for her husband, y'all getting y'all feelings. Like, what sense does that shit make? You getting your feelings about my marriage, and then the one woman that tells that woman to get divorced, start listening to Shira 7. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Shira 7? The woman that's teaching women to damn near fuck their life up, use men for money and all that shit. That Shira 7? If y'all listen to her, then y'all more screwed up in the head than I thought. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast at Spotlight.com. I will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.